Well, first of all, when you only have one exhibition game, you want to make sure that you're going to get something out of it. I thought tonight, regardless of what the stat sheet says, we got a lot out of this game. To play a team that moves the ball as well as Marian does, I thought they slipped the screens well. They have multiple guys that can put it on the deck. They put us in a lot of help and recover situations. This is going to be a great teaching film for us. I really thought that just our size started to just overwhelm them a little bit, but their fight was there to the end, and I like that. I got a lot of respect for those guys. I'm a D3 guy. I told our guys that these guys are going to be skilled, and they're going to come out, they're going to play hard, and that's exactly what we saw in that first half. And I didn't expect anything different than that. I knew we just had to stay committed to trying to play our style of basketball and buy into what we've been telling our guys, that if we can share the ball, we can rebound the basketball, we can get post touches, that those are the things, and we cannot allow anyone to come in and have more energy, effort, or passion than us. Then we have the makings to build something that can get better over time. And I thought tonight we displayed a lot of those characteristics. Clearly, the key stats for me are the assists, the rebounds, and free throws. I think to shoot that many free throws, to rebound the ball like we did, and also to have 16 assists, that means we're sharing the basketball.
Questions?
You mentioned energy. The guy to your right there provided a lot of that tonight. Is that going to be one of the main things you're going to be looking for from Matt this season?
Doesn't have a problem with energy, not at all. And I'm excited about that. I really am. It rubs off on the other team. It's contagious. Matt has really made a commitment to put himself in this position, and I'm happy that he is finally back on the court and he's in a uniform for us. So now it's just a matter of everyone getting used to playing together, and that's still a work in progress.
Talking about size, you weren't getting a lot of good shots from beyond the arc, so a lot of your points, it seems, were right up there in the paint, right underneath the hoop.
Yeah, it's an emphasis for us. It's early, and we haven't had a lot of time here in this building to start the season, but we still had a lot of attempts from behind the arc. But for us, it's not about that. It's about how are we getting those attempts? And I thought for the most part, there were skip passes for open looks. I thought the ball touched inside and came out. We're gonna shoot better from behind there, but inside is where we have to really press and put pressure on the other teams. And I thought for the most part, we did that. We really put a lot of pressure on them inside.
Matt's a guy playing his first Division I game. I would imagine a lot of times the tendency is to not be so vocal and just kind of try to fit in with the team, and you certainly weren't like that tonight. Is that just your personality, that you're out there vocal and yelling and just trying to provide energy?
Yeah, I see myself as an energy giver. As you can see, the team feeds off of that, and in practice, it's been repetition and everything like that. So I've just been trying to speak up, trying to do the things that maybe not everyone is so comfortable of doing it. So I just kind of speak out for everybody else. So they pick up on it, and it's just contagious. It's great out there.
And as a guy, too, who looks like he's going to be playing big minutes, you were providing a lot of energy even on the bench. I mean, that's something that doesn't quit when you come off the court, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to keep my energy on and off the court. My energy doesn't stop when I come out, and I just don't sit off the bench and just be quiet, because I want my teammates to keep on that energy and just keep the talking, because quiet gym is a losing gym. That's what I've been taught by my father, Mark Tiby, coach from Iowa. So I just keep that along and just keep that with me.
Coach, 22 offensive rebounds, 31 second chance points. You have to be happy with the way the offense was able to keep the ball on your side and take advantage of it.
Yeah, very pleased with that. That means we're getting the shots that are going to create those fouls. And if you're shooting a lot of jump shots, you're not going to get to the free throw line. We've been talking a lot about our rebounding and putting ourselves in position to get more shots. I think you get more shots in a couple ways. One, you got to take care of the ball. Two, you got to get the ball inside so you can get fouled. And three, you got offensive rebound. So tonight, we hit those 3 points.
Rob, Trinson wasn't suited up tonight. Is he okay? Or
Well, yeah, he is okay. I think, we're taking a look at Trenton, and I think with him a year in the weight room and just being around us, I think could do wonders for him. So at this point, he's excited about maybe just redshirting. He's excited about it. I haven't had too many players that are excited about that. I really think, though, that goes to how much that this team at this point, and obviously we're going to be tested, but at this point, the adversity that some of these guys have faced, and to see guys like Trenton come in and be excited about just wanting to get better and help the team be better, hopefully that's another great sign, because he's a very talented player. But physically, I think he understands that he can be even better with a year in the weight room.
Rob, even though it's an exhibition, it's still got to be nice, especially late in the game, to get some of your freshmen, especially Cody and the Prowl brothers, to come in and get some minutes and at least get a taste of what D1 basketball is like.
Yeah, and it's 12 minutes. I think at the 12-minute mark, we started making some substitutions there, and it was a little early. I'm not going to say I was totally comfortable with everything, but we got to have a little bit of trust, and I just, Roki's been around, so has Quentin Gustafson. So those guys are seniors, even though they're walk-ons. So they've been around a little bit, and I knew that they can keep us kind of calm. But to see the younger players, knowing that this is their one opportunity to play before we make a decision if they're going to continue to play this year or maybe redshirt, this is their one shot. So I was really anxious to get some of those guys on the court.
You still kind of on the fence with some of those guys, too, in terms of those decisions?
Yeah, we still are. I think tonight was good, though. We can get them on tape. We can show them some things. We can see physically where they are. We can see where they are as an understanding of how we need them to play. The good news is that we do have depth, though. So I don't know if I don't really think at this point we have to push anyone along. We can really kind of let things happen. So let me watch some tape tonight, and we'll see how next week goes, and we'll make a decision there as we. And I don't have to make the decision by Friday, our first contest. We can get into it a little bit, but I'm thinking that if we're going to take a look at some of these guys as redshirting, we want to make a decision before we put them on the court there and some action. So we'll see.
Austin had 12 points off the bench. Do you envision him being a guy who can come off the bench and create mismatches?
Yeah, 12 points, 14 minutes. He's a shooter for us. I thought his ability to catch and shoot and be spaced, that gets another dimension to this team. Because if we're really going to throw it inside, like tonight, I thought we drew some double teams and we threw some extra bodies at our bigs, and we were able to make some good passes. I thought Tiby had some great passes for guys finishing towards the basket. And Austin was definitely a recipient of some of those cross-court passes for open shots. Well, yeah, you got to have a little bit of fun, and I knew Coach Boyle. We know him well. He's the longest tenured coach. I can't believe that. Bo's got to have more years than that. That's what one of my assistants tried to tell me. That's not true. So I take that back. I know that's not true. But anyway, we have a lot of respect for him. But Evan is a guy, he's been here. We're just trying to get him to smile a little bit, get him fired up. And it wasn't trying to show anyone up. It's just more of trying to get him started. And he's such an athlete that let's try to get him going. And I'm glad he finished. It was a difficult pass. I thought they did a nice job of getting a body on him, but he finished. So that was good to see.
All set? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.